Hi, welcome to Treehouse Yoga. We're going to work on hips and legs today. So let's go ahead and get on our mat and get started. Start on hands and knees. Starting with some cat-cows to warm up the spine. Drop the belly and look forward. And then arch your back, tuck your chin, look under. Nice big breaths as you move. Feel your pelvis tilting as you drop your belly. And feel your tailbone tuck under as you arch. One more time, big breath. And arch, press into the arms. Nice, sit back in a child's pose, open the knees, arms reaching forward, stretching it out. Take another big breath here. Big exhales. Nice job. And then we're going to lift it up and come into downward dog. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Curl it up and back. And open up the back of those legs. Any little movement you need here. Right, bending the knees, swaying the hips. Spread those fingers. Push yourself up and back. Shake out the head a little bit. Nice. So you're going to lift up that right leg. Take a breath. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Lower your left knee. Lift all the way up. And then come to the top of the mat. Halfway up, lengthen your spine. Fold forward, empty out. And then step your right leg back and come up into high lunge all the way up. Take your time, big breaths. And then all the way back to down dog. Nice job. Second side. Lift up the left leg. Take a breath. Step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee. Lift all the way up. And then top of the mat. Halfway up, lengthen. Fold, empty out. Step your left leg back. High lunge all the way up. Take your time. Keep breathing, step back to downward dog. Nice, high plank. Bend and lower down to the floor. Little back bend. Nice, and then head back to hands and knees, hands and knees. All right, you're gonna lift up your left knee out to the side. All right, and you're thinking about lifting that left knee a little bit higher than the foot. Nice, and then we're gonna draw circles with that left knee. All the way up and around. Nice big breaths. Press into both arms evenly. Notice you'll like to lean to one side. Try not to do it so much. Yep, still breathing here. Beautiful. Go the opposite direction. Nice big breaths all the way up and around. Nice job. Straight, strong arms. Keep looking forward. Keep breathing. Nice. And then you're going to let it go. Woohoo! Second side. Bend your right knee, lift it off to the side. All right, try to think about the knee lifting a little higher than the foot. And then big circles. Big breaths. Nice job. Straight, strong arms. Looking forward. Lifting and circling that knee around. Keep going. Nice job. And then you're going to go the opposite direction. All right, you'll notice one direction is a lot easier than the other. Totally fine. Keep breathing, keep circling, feel the burn. Another big breath. Nice job. And then lower that knee down and then sit back in a child's pose. All the way back. Big inhales and exhales. Relax your shoulders. One more. Nice, coming all the way back up. And back into downward dog. Lift it up, push yourself up and back. Nice full breaths. And then you're gonna lift up that right leg, take a big breath. And then step your right foot forward between your hands. Lower your left knee. Lift all the way up. Interlace your fingers so palms go up. Roll your shoulders down. All right, try to keep your belly and your ribs in as you try to pull the arms back. Nice job. Lifting the chin a little bit, take a big breath. Nice, and then you're gonna inch your right foot forward. Bend the front knee a little bit, start to sink into it. Beautiful. You're gonna bring your hands to your front knee. Pressing that right knee forward just a little bit. Really just letting those hips sink down. Nice, full breaths. One more. Beautiful stuff. And now you're gonna lower your hands down and straighten your front leg. Wiggle that heel forward a little bit if you need. Hands on either side. We start to fold. Tilt, lean. We don't want to tuck our tailbone under, right? We want to think about tilting the pelvis and sticking the butt out. All right, keep your toes upright. Another big breath here. Nice job. Last one. All right, lifting it back up, dragging it back, downward dog. Lift up your left leg, take a breath. Step your left foot forward. Lower the right knee. Lift all the way up. Interlace your fingers, different pinky on the end. Palms want to go up. Again, don't stick your belly out. Try to pull it in. And as you press your palms upright, try to pull the arms back. Nice big breaths here. Chin away from chest. All right, now you start to inch your left foot forward a little bit. Start to lunge into it. Bend that front knee. Nice job. One more breath here. And then you bring your hands to your front knee. And you're keeping your chest up. You're just letting that right quad open up. Right leg open up a little bit as the hips sink. Nothing crazy here. Lots of sensation. Big breath. Nice job. And then we're going to straighten that front leg. Hands to the floor. Wiggle that foot forward a little bit. Hands on either side. And you start to fold. Tilt, lean. Again, it's about that tilt of the pelvis. Right? It's not about getting closer to the leg. It's about feeling that hamstring stretch, right? I want the sensation to be in the back of the leg, not necessarily the back of the knee. So you put a little bend in the knee, totally fine. Work on sticking the butt out more, and you'll feel it more in the hamstring, which is the point. Keeping the toes up. Maybe you tuck your chin, maybe you drop your head a little bit. Can you feel your belly move as you breathe? Nice long exhales. Almost there. One more here, big breath. Nice job. You're going to drag it all back. Downward dog. Spread the fingers, up and back. Nice job. You're gonna rock forward to high plank. Pause and breathe. Nice strong arms, nice strong legs. And then you're gonna lower down to those knees. All right, so you're gonna make sure your left arm is right underneath your left shoulder. You're gonna reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. All right, take a big breath here. And then knee and elbow underneath you together. Inhale, you open. And exhale, you clear out, close. Nice, reaching it out. Bringing it under. Flex your left foot, press the heel away. And then bring it under. Yep, two more. Keep breathing. One more, we lift. Hold. All right, you're gonna bring your right hand down to the floor, both hands on the floor. Now bend your left knee so the sole of the foot goes up towards the ceiling. right? Press into both hands and lift your belly up, right? You're almost kind of arching the back a little bit, right? Now can you lift your knee and your heel a little bit more? Nice job. Keep breathing. Keep pressing that foot up a little bit higher. One more breath. Nice job. And then your knee goes down to the floor. And we try the second side. Left arm forward. Right leg back. Find your balance. Find your breath. And then knee and elbow together. You open. And bring it under. Flex your foot. And bring it under. Open up. Keep breathing. Couple more. All the way under. Press the leg all the way back. Bring it under. Got 2 more. Bring it under. Last one. We lift. Hold. Stay here. Yep, you're going to lower that left hand down, bend your right knee, and think about pulling your belly up and in, pressing into both arms. And then think about that knee and heel lifting a little bit higher. Nice job. Just trying to maintain this. The foot is flexed, you're lifting, pressing to both hands. Nice job. Almost there. One more breath. And then lower that knee down. Nice job. Child's pose all the way back. Arms forward, heads dropping. Nice steady breath. Slow it down. One more. All right, lifting it all the way back up. You got downward dog again. Spread the fingers, send it up and back. Feel the back of those legs pull you up and back. Lengthening it out. Take a breath. Nice job. You're gonna lift up that right leg, stack the hip, bend the knee up and over. Nice big breath. Step that right foot forward. All right, you're gonna come up onto fingertips and then straighten that back leg. All right, keep that back knee up. Nice strong left leg. Another big breath here. Think about the back of your left knee lifting. Find that left hamstring, pull it up. Find your front heel. Put more weight in your front heel than your toes. One more inhale. Nice job. You're going to lower your left knee down to the floor. We're going to straighten the front leg first. Hop that heel forward. All right, we're straightening it out again. We've been here before. Trying to fold forward a little bit, sinking in. Big inhale and exhale. Keeping the toes upright. Tilt in the pelvis. Feel the stretch in the back of that leg. Not so much in the back of the knee. Another big breath. Last one. Nice job. All right, you're going to lift it up. You're going to bend your right knee. Take your right foot and walk it over to the right so both hands can kind of be inside that right foot. If you need to put blocks underneath your hands, put blocks underneath your hands. Right big toe is going to come off the floor and you're going to lean that right knee off to the right, off to the side. And we're just going to start to lunge into it. So you're on the top of your left foot is pressing into the floor, right? You're leaning and sinking into that left hip crease. Nice big breaths. Right? You can walk your hands forward. Maybe you can sink down, maybe not. Who really cares? All right, but you're breathing, letting that right knee lean to the right. Nice job. Another big breath here. Opening up that left leg. Opening up that right outer hip as well. Inner right thigh. Nice job. We're gonna come all the way back to center. So you're gonna bring your hands back underneath you, drag the leg back. Feel the difference between your legs. Up to downward dog if you want. Lift up your left leg. Stack the hip, bend the knee, up and over. Nice big breaths. Step your left foot forward. All right, hands on either side. You curl your back toes under and straighten your back leg. Nice long lunge here. All right, again, you're getting to know your legs, getting to know your feet here. Feel the back of your right knee and feel that right hamstring lifting and straightening that right leg. Big breaths. All right, now get to know that left heel, putting more weight in that heel than the front toes. Almost there. Big inhale and exhale. Last one. And then you're going to lower that knee down to the floor and straighten that left leg. Wiggle it forward a little bit. Hands on either side. You fold, tilt, lean. Breathe. Again, a little bend in that knee, totally fine. We just want to make sure the sensation's in the back of that hamstring. Back of the leg, stretching it out. Maybe you can tuck the chin, drop the head. Can you make that breath bigger? Longer. Nice job. One more big breath here. Well done. You're going to lift it all the way up, and we're going to bend that left knee. Walk your left foot a little forward and to the left. Both hands want to be inside, all right? So left foot is a little off to the side. Now you're letting that left big toe come off the floor and letting that left knee lean to the side. All right, just kind of leaning a little bit as you try to sink into it. You might not move very much, right? You just kind of might have moved the left knee a little off to the side, and that's where you might stay. Totally fine. Find the top of your right foot. Feel it. All right? Keep pressing the top of that right foot a little into the floor. Again, if you want to, you can walk your hands a little forward. Maybe you bend an elbow and get lower. Maybe not. Maybe you start to notice there's a big difference between one side, all right? The right and the left. Totally normal. Nothing wrong about that. All right? It's just us getting to know what's going on with our right side, what's going on with our left side, and accommodating it. Another big breath here, letting the hips sink. Nice job. One more big breath. Beautiful stuff. And then we're going to come back up to our hands, and you're going to drag that left leg back. Woo-hoo. Feel those legs nice and open and stretched. Press the hips up and back into down dog. All right, one more here. You're going to lift up that right leg, stack the hip, bend the knee up and over. And then we're going to come into pigeon pose. You're going to bring that right knee and right shin forward. All right, and you're going to have that left leg straighten out behind you on the floor. So right knee and right shin are bent out in front. And then you're going to sink into it, however low you need to go. Maybe a forearm, maybe an elbow, maybe stay up on your hands. All right, I want you to feel the top of your left leg. You want to be on the top of your left leg, top of your left knee, top of your left thigh. So you're not leaning to one side or the other. Right, you're staying somewhat centered. All right, and then maybe you can get a little bit lower over time, maybe not. You don't want to have any sensation in that right knee. Yes, there's going to be lots of sensation and tightness in the outer right hip, but no pinching in the right knee. Flex your right foot if you need to. And again, it's not about bringing the right shin forward, right? Bend that right knee. Think about the knee being to the right side a little bit. And that right hip crease kind of pulling back a little bit. All right, that'll add some more sensation in case you need it. Almost there. Maybe you can drop the head, close the eyes, take a big breath in and out. Where can you settle? Where can you let the hips sink down? Nice job. Almost there. Pulling that right hip crease back. It's not going to move a lot. It's more or less a sensation than movement. Just kind of trying to keep those hips somewhat even or centered. Got one more big breath here. Notice how the sensation has changed since when you first got into it. All right, then we're going to lift it all the way up. We're going to drag it back, downward dog. Wiggle it around, get some blood back into that leg. All right, and then you know, second side, lift up the left leg, stack the hip, bend the knee up and over. And then bring that left knee and left shin forward. Lower the right leg. All right, adjust, settle in. And remember, when you look down at your legs, you don't want your legs to be on a balance beam, right? Your left leg is on your left side and your right leg is on your right side. All right, and as you settle in and sink in, you don't want one hip to drop to the floor. You're up on top of that right thigh. All right, and you're just trying to let the hips sink down to the floor together. And they're probably not going to get to the floor anytime soon, so be okay with that. All right, again, you can walk a little forward, maybe go down into an elbow, maybe both, maybe not. Maybe this is the tight side, who knows? All right, again, we get into these shapes and then we just try to pause and breathe in them. Notice, where's their tightness? Where's their looseness? All right, where does it want to drop and where do you need to kind of hold back from that? Can you find that left hip crease and kind of think about pulling it back just a little bit? All right, and then eventually it's just going to be how it is, right? You're not going to find too much change or much adjustment, right? And so you just soften, drop your head, close your eyes, find your breath. The hips tend to be tight. They're not going to change overnight. I always like to remind my students, if a big change happens, it probably requires 911. We want little changes in yoga, right? If all of a sudden both hips just drop to the floor, we probably would need paramedics, right? You probably snapped something at that point. But slow, subtle changes are what we're looking for, right? When you first got into the pose, it was tight, it was resistant. After a couple breaths, has it changed? Nice, steady breath, still here, still trying to just sink into it. One more big breath here. Nice job. All right, you're going to slowly lift it back up, bring it up onto the hands. You're going to lean over onto one side, bring both legs forward out in front of you. All right, heading onto the back, bend your knees. All right, tuck your chin, lower down to the floor. Nice job, knees into chest, good squeeze. All right, a little rock. All right, and then bring your feet to the floor and bring your feet to the wide edges of your mat. And you're going to drop both knees to the left. Arms out wide like a T or cactus arms, whatever feels good. All right, and then you're going to pick up the knees and drop both knees to the right. All right, so you're keeping your feet wide, knees dropping. All right, you're going to pick up the knees, drop them over to the left again. So both knees dropping to the left. Now maybe, just maybe, your left ankle comes on top of your right knee. Left ankle, right knee. And maybe you can weigh those knees down. All right, knees dropping, legs dropping, take some big breaths. If the ankle on the knee doesn't feel good, let it stay on the floor. Just drop both knees to one side. No big deal. Another big breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your tongue and jaw. Nice job. You're going to let that ankle drop away from the knee. Pick up the knees, drop both knees to the right. Right ankle might come on top of left knee. Right ankle, left knee. And again, letting those legs drop. If you feel this in the knees too much, relax, let that ankle go back to the floor. Right? But again, we're just letting the legs drop down, feeling the ribs move when we breathe. Just putting ourselves in these awkward shapes and noticing how can we settle, how can gravity pull us down more. Another full breath. Nice job. And then you're going to let that ankle drop away from the knee, and you're going to pick up the knees and go side to side, windshield wipers, back and forth, wiggle it out. Nice job. All right, bring your knees back into your chest, nice good squeeze. And then bring your feet to the floor, bottoms of the feet together, knees open wide, hands behind your head, elbows out wide. Close the eyes, let the head be heavy. Relax and breathe. We want to be on the back of the pelvis. Pull that tailbone out from underneath you. Let the elbows drop. The knees are just going to be up in the air a little bit. If you can pause here and breathe, try to relax. Nice job. Nice long exhales, let things go. You're going to straighten your arms and legs down to the floor, palms face up, feet flop open. Let yourself take up space, adjust and move until you feel just right, and then let go. And feel those legs tingle with awareness. Feel them soften and sink. Relax and breathe. Letting all that effort soak back in. Nice job. Take another big breath here. Let things go. You're going to slowly come all the way back up. Knees into chest, rock and roll back up. Sit nice and tall. Close the eyes, find a breath, notice how you feel. Bring your palms together, bow the head. Set an intention to come back to the practice as regularly as you can. Thank you so much for practicing. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.